let's look at the web example. So tonight I'm just going to show you this example using XAMPP. If you go to where XAMPP is installed, and for me I've got that on my D drive, then you click down to Tomcat, Web Apps, Root is your default place. And I've actually already got this thing in there. Now let me actually, let's do this here. Dude. Let's just call it customers.jsp. And we'll take this one, not there. Alright, we're just going to take it all out of here and we'll put it in there. We'll try and run it. So what do you have to do to run it? So I've got Tomcat running. I showed you the directory where it's got to be in. And if we look at it, I've got it there. So to run it, you just go to your browser. I've already got it here. Tomcat runs under localhost as well, but it runs under port 8080, so you have to do that. / is in the root directory, so I just got to put the page name that I put it in. So customer.jsp. Did I call it customer or customers? Must be customers. And we got nothing. We got junk, junk, junk. Looks like it didn't work too well. Let's take a look at it. Oh, that's it. I have to update the website now as well. Have to update it again because this is missing everything that we need. So instead of no, is this incorrect in the video as well? Because the thing about JSP is all the output has to be in the format of HTML because that's what the browser understands. So now we have to, we've got the table there. We can start our first TR here. That's okay. No, actually, we probably shouldn't. Actually, no, we can do it right here. TR. Okay, so I updated it. So now this should come out in the format of a table. There we go, an HTML table. Okay, so let me show you. I mean, the video shows this as well, but I'll just go over it. So we start out, it looks like an HTML document. Everyone knows what HTML looks like? Has seen it before? So JSP is basically a document format that is similar to PHP that allows you to embed Java and HTML so that it can be executed by Tomcat and display the results displayed in a browser. So we've got all our standard connection information here. The angle %sign tags basically means that that's going to be Java or JSP interpreted code. Got all our standard database stuff here. And our connection. Execute the query, a while loop to display it all out. The big difference here now is that I have to embed HTML table row and column tags around it so that it displays it HTML. So this is what we look in the source on our server, so to speak. But if you go to where I executed this and we did a view source, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see any of that Java, because you see the result of the execution, just like PHP. You see the result of the execution, not the actual code itself, which I explained in the video as well. And this now all needs to get fixed as well. Let me take care of that right now. Actually, I'm logged in right now, so I can take care of that pretty quickly. Oh, you know what the problem here is? I remember what the problem is. This is correctly in the web page. Yeah. No, I know how to replace this. I know how to fix this. Okay, let's see if that fixed it. Yeah. Okay. Good. So we got to make sure that's in there. Anything else? I think. So, is there any questions on the web example? On the JSP example? There's the other example. If we look at the second example, which actually I've got going as well. Let's see. And this should also be on the videos. It shows a little bit more. It allows you to actually update some stuff. So, I could change 4, since that name is bad, and click Save. And now it updated that one, right? I think I can add stuff too. If I leave a name off, let's just say Smith. Oops, didn't like something. Or maybe if I do 0. Let's look at the code. Index 111. This is that second example. It says if the C number is not null. Well, actually, it is null. So we have to. No, it's not null, but it's kind of a bad number of some kind. That we gotta fix that. So I gotta give a number. I think if the number is 0, it'll add it. I think that's the mistake I made. So here I have to put a 0 in there, and now it added it to the list. So again, we had that there, and it's just doing a few more things. And here it's checking to see if any parameters are set and getting them. If it's got all the necessary parameters set for a customer number, last name and first name, it will call that add customer stored procedure, and we'll execute it, and we'll add it to the list, and then it'll redisplay it. So it's got a little bit of extra logic in there to do that. If you give it just the number without a last name and first name, then it will just do a search on just that customer number. So, for example, if I wanted to look at 7, I could do that. Oh, it deleted 7. Is that what it did? It updated it to the wrong thing. Okay, well, we can update it to a different name. So now it updates it to a different name. You can do as much of that as you want. So, and those are the different things you can do. So you got a little web application where you can look who's on your list and you can actually update it if you want, right? If we look at that, any questions on this?